Right. Hi guys. Um, Welcome guys to the Curious Mind view. We are back again, guys. Now, yeah, Washington is here, and for me, we are back again. The Curious Mind podcast. As you know, guys, this is our YouTube channel. So today, I think we decided to bring something sweet and nice, another nice topic that we are going to be discussing about today.
Yes.
So guys, don't forget to follow us and like us. We are going to be today we'll be discussing about the Christianity. We are talking about churchy things, guys, today. The colonization of Africa with Christianity, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so that is what we are going to be discussing about Christianity as a colonization in Africa. So we have decided to come and discuss about that one with Pomi here, as you know, guys.
Yes.
I'm sure it's gonna be a nice topic that we are going to explain today. It's just gonna be a nice discussion, right?
Yeah, it's gonna
Yes.
be nice.
Christianity, guys, as a colonization in Africa.
Yeah.
Yes. So we just want to try to see the colonization, right,
Yeah.
of Africa through this Christianity thing.
Yeah.
That is what we are going to be discussing about today. So, for me, with our discussion today, Christianity as a colonization in Africa. What do you think about Christianity as a colonization in Africa? What do you think? What do you know about Christianity as a colonization in Africa?
Well, basically, what I know is that Christianity was introduced in Africa while our elders, our grandmothers and great grandmothers, were already in culture. You understand? So I believe that you said what? Why the Christians were colonized?
Christianity as a colonization in Africa. So what I'm trying to say is that I think, according to myself,
Yeah.
I think Christianity is something that was not in Africa before.
Yes, it was not in Africa.
Yeah, and our old people, they used to believe in ancestral spirits.
Yes.
They believed in the deceased people.
So
Those
your
people,
question now
yes.
is
So I was saying now to you,
why?
can you? I'm not saying why. I'm saying to you, do you also believe that Christianity is here in Africa? Is a colonization? Is a colonization here in Africa?
Yeah, I think that's
Do you
a good
also
question.
yes? Do you also believe that Christianity is a colonization in Africa? Because remember, what I'm trying to say is that Christianity, it was not here in Africa before. It came here in Africa. There are white people that introduced Christianity
Yeah, that's
in
true.
Africa. So now I'm saying to you, do you also believe that Christianity is here in Africa as a colonization?
Yeah, I think yes, to a greater extent, I do believe that
Okay.
it's here as a colonization, because
Okay.
back in the days, according to what I was told, because I was not born in that generation, according to what I was told, back in the days, our grandmothers and our great grandmothers, they used to believe in tradition. You understand?
Yes.
Amadlozi. They used to believe in amadlozi. Whenever they have problems or whenever they are celebrating, they would cook umqomboti and stuff like that, and they would communicate with ancestors, and the ancestors would answer.
Yes.
That's what actually what I think, and I do believe that Christians were when Christianity came in, we were colonized, because nowadays we don't have all those things. If you actually tell our elders, the people that were telling us about that, they would actually say, what do you mean? We don't want to talk about this in this house. You understand? So I do believe that we were colonized, and now we're no longer practicing those things. We believe in Christian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so right. So what we are talking about now is that, to me myself. So I'm not saying what we are saying here is right.
Yeah.
But since we are just giving a discussion and also giving our own view, what we think about the Christianity, I think, according to me, I can say Christianity in Africa is something that was not here in Africa before.
Yes, it was never.
Do you once heard about missionaries? Those missionaries, I
Yes.
think this thing happens in the first or second century.
Yes.
That is when this thing of Christianity happened, whereby white people they came here and introduced Christianity in Africa. Because here in Africa, those old days, our old people, they used to believe here in Africa. They used to. I'm talking about here in Africa.
Here in Africa.
What was our belief before?
Yes.
We they used to believe in the ancestral spirits. There was no this thing of the Bible.
Yeah,
there was no
true.
Bible before. People used to just like the way we were believing in the Bible now is to those who just take Christianity as for their thing. You understand? The way we are believing in this Christianity, it was like the way those people believed in the ancestral spirits, and the way their things were just flowing.
Yes, they were,
because they believed in all those things. So those missionaries, those are white people.
Yeah.
Those white people are the ones that brought Christianity in Africa. Because, you know, I think, according to me, the reason why they bring Christianity in Africa, it was to them, when they were looking at us, at Africans, they saw people that are uncivilized people. They used to say these are uncivilized people, and they say these are barbaric people. To them, we're like, you know, like we were like foolish people.
Yeah.
So I think since they believed in Christianity in their country where they came from, they thought that since now they are here, they have to introduce Christianity. That is why you see when they came, they brought Bible. It was in English term, the Bible.
Yes.
Then later, they discovered that there are different languages that doesn't understand English.
Yeah.
That is when they started
to translate
the Bibles in different languages: Malawian, South African language, Shona language, a lot of languages, so that it accommodates what everyone. And remember, and guess what? What was happening before the Christianity? People used to believe even like nowadays. Yeah, we have Zulu people, they still believe in those things.
Exactly, that's true.
The ancestral spirits. There are a lot of people that still believe in ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
Because they refuse to be colonized.
They refuse to be colonized.
Because they know that they just want to live the way they were living before this Bible thing.
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is that Christianity was not here before. So they used to invite among yours ancestral spirit whenever they do their things, whenever they are looking for jobs, even if the family, like maybe you want to go to work. Let me give example. You are in a family, then now you are mature enough, maybe you want to go and look for a job. They used to invite ancestral spirits. They used to brew beer. Then after brewing beer, then they in fact, you know these ancestral spirits, to them it was like they act as intermediators.
Yes.
The ancestral spirits, like amangos kubo, like they use as a
way of
intermediate, someone who is acting on behalf of them.
Yes.
In fact, I can say these people, they believed in God.
Yeah.
But through ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
Nowadays, Christianity, since to those who are colonized, now they believe to God through Jesus Christ. Because the Bible said, anyone who want to go to God will come through me first.
Yes,
for you to go to God. So to those people, the ancestral spirits were like Jesus.
That's true.
So they used to invite amangos and those ancestral spirits to interfere in whatever situation that the family is facing.
Yeah.
Do you know that even in those days, even if they were facing the challenge like nowadays, maybe the rain is not
pouring.
Raining.
Yeah,
it's not pouring. I think you know about this.
Yeah.
What do you know about that? About this thing of rain and the ancestral spirit and those old people.
Yeah.
What were they doing when it is not raining, or whenever someone is sick in the family? Because it was before the Bible, before these missionaries and these people introduced Christianity.
Yeah.
What do you hear about water thing and whatever challenge that they were facing, those old people, before they believed in this Bible?
Yeah, according to my tradition, they would go to mountains and they would pray for rain to pour, right?
Yes.
And then, to be honest, like before they even say amen, when they are going to their houses, the rain will start pouring.
Yes.
That's what I know about these people that used to pray for rain before. And nowadays it's no longer there. Hey, the rain is not pouring in some of the African countries. To mention like Zim, Even
Yes.
even if there is no rain nowadays, we cannot look for those women. We don't. I think it just vanished into thin air. Hey, Christianity took all of that over.
Yeah, so to me, Christianity, I can say to a great extent, is a colonization in Africa. Because now I can even see now Africans, some of them now they even believe in this Christianity more than even what those white people does.
That's true.
Yeah, because to those white people, do you know that Christianity, when Christianity came here in Africa, it was like that church that you see, that one, that one, the Jehovah's Witness,
Yeah.
that watchtower.
Jehovah's
church?
Witness, yeah.
Yes, even like nowadays, a lot of people, they don't believe in that church.
Yes, they don't, because they believe in different things.
Yeah.
As Christians, we say heaven we say Izulu is heaven, and they say heaven is paradise. That's what those people say.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say, the reason why I'm mentioning that church, it was like the way Christianity came here in Africa, it was like that watchtower church, whereby people, they used to say, no, you cannot believe to this thing. These people, they are lying.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they even used to run away when they see those white people coming and try to introduce
or
those
even
things.
chase them away.
Yes.
Of course.
That is why, like you see nowadays, even if you see a watchtower coming with a Bible, a lot of people, they go and lock their doors.
Exactly.
Because why? They don't believe in this Jehovah's Witness church.
Yeah.
So to us now, Africa, those white people, they were very strong when they are colonizing us. That is why now you see these ones, the watchtower, now their colonization is very weak.
Yeah.
If they pull up their socks, I'm telling you, a lot of people start believing in that church.
In the watchtower, yeah.
That is what happened even to the missionaries. They came, they introduced the Bible. A lot of people, they didn't believe them. A lot of people, they refuse that these people, they are colonizing us. They just want to introduce their thing. Even like nowadays.
Yes.
A lot of people, they don't even believe in Christianity.
In Christianity,
If
yes.
I tell you that there is someone who once asked me that, who is Jesus? Do you know that person?
Yeah.
Who is God? Do you know that person?
Yeah.
But now we pray to ancestral spirit that we know. They will tell you that we are praying to ancestral spirits among yours, something that they know, because we know that person. They will tell you that I know my father, I know my uncle. So at least now is someone who is acting as an intermediator in between them and God.
Yeah.
They still believe that if they are praying to God, they have to invite the ancestral spirits first.
Yeah.
They have to give their story. Whenever someone is sick in the family,
Yes.
they will group here, they pour it, like a lot of things, like consulting. I don't know what they do, but to them it works.
Exactly. It
So
does.
now, because of Christianity now, that is when you see someone who is a Christian. If you see someone who is believing this among you, they blame that person.
They blame that person because we're already colonized by Christianity.
But to me, I don't blame someone who believes in amangos and those ancestral spirits.
Yes.
Because those people, they believe in whatever they've believed before.
Yeah.
Before this Christianity thing. All this thing of the prophets and all this thing of, when you die, you go to heaven. When you die, you go to Gehenna. A lot of things is in the Bible.
Yes.
So that is why you see a lot of church. Some of the churches, those apostle churches, where those ones who wear white garments, they don't even read the Bible.
Yes.
Because the reason why they don't read the Bible, they say Bible
Was
is
written
a colonization.
Yeah.
There is no such thing. There is no such thing. This person who just write this Bible is just a normal human being, just a person. So we cannot believe to that that thing. You understand? So now Christianity now Africa, we are taking Christianity
Into another level.
now.
Yeah.
Even more than those white people,
the ones that introduced Christianity to us.
Yes, I think that is why now you see a lot of things now are not moving, because let me tell you now, you are a black person, eh?
Yeah.
Whenever you are praying, you pray in English. You pray in English, use English to pray, but you are not a white person. You are a black person.
Yes.
Now when you pray, now you talk about something that is in the Bible.
Yeah.
Speaking in English. So now, why are you not praying using your language? Do you know the reason why those Zulu people and those people that believed in Amagos, the reason why they used to believe in their ancestral spirits? Because you know why? Whenever they pray, whenever they give their comments, they can be able to communicate with their ancestral spirits with their own language.
Yeah.
If you are a Zulu, they used to speak with their ancestral spirits using Zulu language. So they believe that the person that I'm communicating with, we are communicating the same language, and this person can hear me.
Yeah, which is why I think that is why a lot of things have gone wrong, due to not believing in what we used to believe in back in the days. Like a lot of things have gone wrong, to be honest.
Yes, because why? We are taking the Christianity to another level.
Yeah.
And guess what? A lot of people nowadays now, they are tricking a lot of people. They are tricking people because of Christianity. They will be reading the Bible, telling you about a lot of verses, something that happened in the Bible, so that they can rob you.
Exactly.
You understand? Now they are taking Christianity to another level. Which Christianity, to me, I'm not saying to everyone, but to me, Christianity is came here in South Africa, in Africa, as a colonization.
It is, because if you take a look at how most of the Christians are very poor, hey, like,
can you imagine?
Yes, as in money wise, they don't have money. We are poor, we're suffering. But back in the days when people were still believing in the ancestral spirit, they owned like a lot of cattle, goats, chickens, whatever. They were rich in all those things.
They
but
had everything. Even whenever the rain was not pouring, whenever someone was looking for a job in the family. For example, myself, let me give you an example of myself. If I'm the one who needed the job by that time, you know, family, they used to come.
They'll gather.
They sit down. Now they start. They bring beer here. Then they invite their amangos tilawaya. They invite the ancestral spirit that here is your son. You want to go now to look for a job for greener pastures. You help him in the way for him to get whatever he needs. So because they will tell the ancestral spirit that as this person leaving this house or this family, we want him to go and get something better. And to tell you the truth, you live there, you go and get the job.
Definitely.
But nowadays, because why? People now, they're taking Christianity to another level, and now they want to even overtake those people that introduced Christianity. They even pray for a lot of things that is not happening.
Yeah, because Christians, they don't believe in praying to a dead person. They believe in what the Bible says. Like if a person is dead, he doesn't know anything. There's no way that person can come and be a light in your life.
So now we are taking the language that is not our language. Now we are praying. Whenever we are praying, now we are praying in English. Whenever we are praying, we mention all those things that happened in the Bible, of which to me it's a colonization. So we leave our language, we leave our culture.
Yes.
And take another culture, because we are Africans.
Yes, we are black people.
That was our culture. And to tell you the truth, those old people, they used to believe in this ancestral spirits and their things were just flowing.
Working
honestly.
Well, yeah, they were just flowing.
It was okay to them, because to me, these people, they were not saying there is no God.
No.
But they say, because we don't know God, because remember, being a Christian is something that you believe to something that you don't know.
Yeah, believing without seeing.
Yeah, because we believe that Jesus came. We believe that he died. We believe through the what? The Bible. There was no this thing of
according to what they told us, Mosangir.
Yes. Now to us, we are just hearers of all those things. We hear that Jesus came and he was going this and this, and he was doing these miracles. So now whenever we preach to people, we act like we know him.
Yes.
You understand? But even like nowadays, even like let me say Zulu people, they still believe in amangos and ancestral spirits, and their things are just okay.
Yeah.
So do you say someone who believes in the ancestral spirits and amangos is wrong, even if you are a Christian?
No, according to me, no. It's as long as you believe in something that is working for you, then it's okay, Mus. I get it.
Because you can imagine when you die, then you hear that there is no heaven.
And what if all this was just a lie?
Then when you die, you hear that there is no heaven, there is no this thing of a Bible was just a lie, and those who believe in ancestral spirit, they're okay. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Because this Bible, no one is correct. Do you know that we don't know who is correct?
Exactly, because it's something that was passed on by their ancestors. You understand? It's something that was passed on from generations to generations.
Yes, because I think to me now, no one is we don't even know who is right. The one who is doing Christianity, who believes in Christianity, or the one who is doing who is believing in amanjosi or ancestral spirits. We don't even know who is correct, because all of us we are believing in something that that we hear about those things. But what I know, in Africa there was no Bible.
There was
It
no
was in the
Bible.
first century, and there was no Bible. Honestly, totally, there was no Bible. There was only Christianity. There was only ancestral spirits.
Yes.
And the things were just flowing. But if you want to check the life that we are living now, because of taking this culture and bring it to Africa, and now we forget about our culture.
Yeah.
Now we focus with another culture that we just take from other people.
And I don't actually blame our our grandmothers and great grandmothers the way they used to believe in, because they actually acknowledged that there is someone greater than the ancestral spirits.
Yes.
They would say, please just reach. They should be basifikisele kuNkulunkulu,
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
this is what they
Yeah,
used
whenever
to.
they pray that, they say to you, our ancestral spirits, we are suffering here, or we are sick here, or we don't have food, we are dying with hunger or anything. Can you please help us with whatever we need? You understand?
Yeah.
So then those ancestral spirit,
They will
acted
pass
as
it to God.
intermediaries. They go to God and also just tell God what that is what they believed in. So nowadays, a lot of people now, they don't believe it. They take Christianity now. They say no, there's no amangos, there's no ancestral spirits, there's no such thing. Now they say no, the Bible is the one that exists.
Yeah.
Now they are talking about Jesus. Whenever they preach about Jesus. Someone who is believing in their culture of these amangos and ancestral spirits, they see that person is like a foolish person.
Yeah.
Someone who doesn't know God. You understand? Someone who is like uncivilized, someone who doesn't even know what he's doing. You are wrong when you believe in this culture of believing in ancestral spirits nowadays because of Christianity. But honestly, Christianity is just a colonization.
It is.
It's a colonization here in Africa. That is why you see it was not there before, and people were just living normal.
Yeah.
The way we are living nowadays with this Christianity thing, that is the way those old people were used to be living.
Khandivele, when was this whole Christianity introduced? Was it the early 2000s?
Early 2000s.
I'm just asking the question.
No, Christianity was introduced by the missionaries.
When was it?
Those white people. It was in the first century
Okay.
and first or second century. Long time ago. That is when Christianity was introduced in Africa. There is this person who is the name of this person. I even used to remember another missionary. It's Alexandra. Alexandra. What were those people? There's another guy. His name was Alexandra. He was just a white person again.
Okay.
He's the one who also contributed to introduced this thing of Christianity, but 100% it was in the first century and second century. AD. We are talking about.
So if
we are talking about AD.
If it was that long back there, I think people at that time, they didn't believe. They came to believe when it was maybe around 2000, because first century, that is long time ago. People still practiced.
Yes,
I think they now started taking this whole thing, this whole Christianity thing seriously, maybe in the late 90s going to 2000s.
No, let me tell you what is happening. According to me, not everyone believes in Christianity even now.
Yeah, even till now.
That is why you see some of the people, they don't go to church.
Yes.
Some of the people, they don't read Bible. If you ask them the reason why you don't read the Bible, they will be telling that Bible is lying to you. It's just telling that there was Jesus. It just be telling that there was Abraham. Where are those people? Did you even hear anyone who saw Abraham? Did you even hear anyone who saw Moses? It's everything in the Bible.
Which is why, according to the Bible, those people, they're already dead,
Yes.
and they went to God.
Yes.
So I don't blame the people that believe in the ancestors, because they believe in people that died.
Yes.
And they're now lied to them. Right.
Yes.
Because if you say God of Abraham, God of Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, those people, they are long gone.
Yes.
Even God of Elijah, they're long gone. The Bible says Elijah came and he went to heaven with the chariot of fire. So which means if we are praying to those people that are dead, believing that they will bring light, because because they came here, they lived on this earth according to the Bible, right?
Yes. So
the
now,
ancestor of spirit
yes, 100%. It's just that
Christianity,
Christianity, it just put something like it's just a strong confusion in the head of the
Yes,
Christians.
we're talking of people
Yes.
that lived here and
Because,
died.
yes, I once asked someone who said, you cannot believe to someone who is dead. You cannot believe to the ancestral spirits. Okay, let me say, myself, I'm a Christian. I go to church, but at the same time, I don't blame someone who believed in the angels and the ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
Because these people they're talking about, people that are dead. The dead people.
Exactly.
The deceased people. Now, those people in the Christianity now, when they pray, they mention something about the God of Abraham,
Yeah.
God of Elijah, God of what Meshach and Abednego. If you want to ask them, the God of those people that they are praying to, they are dead people.
They're dead people.
Abraham is dead.
It's
Abraham,
history.
because the Bible said Abraham
Lived so many
lived
years
so
ago.
many years and he died. But now we are still mentioning Abraham. Whenever we pray, we say Abraham is our intermediator. We will give example of things that Abraham did.
Yeah.
You understand? But Abraham is now a deceased person.
Yes.
When we talk about Abraham, we are talking about something like a spirit, ancestral spirit.
It is, because it's people that died long time ago.
Yeah.
They died long time
But
ago.
because we are colonized, so now in our head we think that someone who believed in Abraham, this person is not believing about ancestral spirits because it happens in the Bible. It's people in the Bible. We think that since we are mentioning people in the Bible, we are correct because why we are colonized. So if you are colonized, then if someone come and introduce something to you, then you believe in that thing. Whenever people tell you that what you are doing is not right, once you believe in that thing,
Yes.
you won't even like see if the
any
person is like telling you the truth.
That is true.
You think like this person is just like telling me something that I cannot listen to. So that is why you see even a lot of prophets, a lot of churches now, they discourage, they were preaching about those people that are believing in the angels, and they discourage people that are believing in ancestral spirits because to them it's something that they don't believe in. Already they are colonized now. They take Christianity.
Yeah, they are colonized.
So now they think that Christianity, someone who is believing in the Bible, is the one that prays to God.
Yeah.
But honestly, no one knows.
But yet there are some prophets, that do believe in those things, but they discourage people in not practicing it.
Yes.
But behind the scenes, when you're not seeing them, they do believe.
Because I even imagine myself, if you die, then you hear that Sangoma is a person of God.
Yeah.
The Sangomas are okay. Because those Sangomas, they believe in the ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
They believe in the Amangos thing. That is why we see those people that believes in Amangos and the ancestral spirits, they go to Sangomas and they believe in whatever the Sangomas give to them. But even nowadays, we have a lot of churches, a lot of prophets and pastors that they say, they preach in front of people that Amango, there's no, if you see someone believes in Amangos and ancestral spirit, that person is wrong. He doesn't know God. But back, they go to the Sangomas.
Yeah.
They get some powers. They get a lot of things from those Sangomas. But when they come back to the church, they act like Amangos and ancestral spirits. It's something that is not right. Once you believe in those things, you are not in the awe of God.
Yeah.
You are of the world.
Imagine.
Now they forget that their fathers, their great grandfathers, they believed in those things and they survived. And you know those people, those old people, they were very rich.
They were
very rich.
They were very rich. I'm telling you.
They had cattle, jobs, whatever they needed. By that time, they got it.
Yeah.
They just used to speak to their ancestral spirit, their Amangos, and they invite them in whatever situation that they are facing. And their things were just okay, just flowing.
Yeah, they were. Actually, there's a family that I know.
Yes.
Like things were not going well. You know how it is in life when you don't have a job. Things are just crazy.
Yes.
You don't have parents anymore. So these people, they decided to say, you know what? Let us go to our parents' grave. They went there. You know how it is in Africa. Like the mother will be here and the father will be there.
Yes.
They went there and communicated with them. We're suffering. We don't have jobs. This and this is happening. They just poured out their hearts to their parents. And then, to be honest with you, like even till today, after they did all that, they started getting jobs. Everything was just now opening. And even till now, they're abroad.
Yeah.
Can you see how the power of believing in something?
Yeah, whatever you believe in it.
Because I don't think my father can be a bad spirit to me. He can't.
Because everyone knows that Christianity was not in Africa.
Yeah.
So okay, if praying to God, if believing in the Bible is the only thing that is correct, So now those people that lived in those days whereby where they believe in this ancestral spirit, why those people they were lived? Why those people they didn't die? Why those people their things were flowing? If we say someone doesn't believe in the Bible, if someone doesn't believe that there is Jesus, if someone doesn't believe that there is Abraham, or there is Meshach and what and those and so forth.
Yeah.
These people they don't know God, they are not of God. Why are we saying that? Because those people that believe in the ancestral spirits before this the Bible. Because when you talk about Christianity, we are talking about the Bible.
Yes, the Bible.
We
What
are
makes
talking
us
about the
Christians
Bible.
is the Bible.
Because white people, I remember what I said earlier when we started. I said the white people they used to see us as barbaric people and civilized people.
Yes.
People that are not uneducated.
Yes.
People that are not educated. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So they used to see Africans as barbaric people, as people that are not educated. So to them, by them introducing Christianity, they were saying they are helping us.
Yes.
They say we are helping these foolish people, these uneducated people,
Barbaric people.
these barbaric people and civilized people. They were helping us. So Christianity came as a help to us, to wise people. They see that they are helping these people because they saw those people that believe in the ancestral spirits and those among us as like barbaric people. How can you believe to someone who is dead? How can you pray to someone who is no longer exist? How can you believe in the deceased person? So they say we are uncivilized. We are barbaric people because they say we are believing in someone who is dead.
Yes.
Now they brought the Bible. They tell us about Abraham. You know those people that are very clever.
They are.
Now they introduce the Bible.
Abraham, they are ancestors.
They are ancestors because those people. Do you even see Abraham?
No, we didn't.
Do you even see Moses? We hear them in the Bible.
We hear them
so
in
now
the Bible.
if we remove the Bible, can we talk about Abraham?
No, we can't.
Can you talk about Moses? Can you talk about Jesus? Because everything is in the Bible.
It's all in the Bible.
It's all in the Bible.
But
So
we can talk about our parents. We can talk about the people that died in our lives
Yes.
because we know them. We lived with them.
yes.
Yes.
So so what I'm saying is that if those people that lived in those old days,
Yeah.
since they have lived that time and everything was just flowing, if believing in ancestral spirits and among yours is something that is wrong in front of God, why those people they lived, why they didn't die, why their things were just okay,
Yeah.
why they lived their life. Now because of Christianity, now that is when we see that those people that believe in ancestral spirits or among yours, they are not of God, they are wrong. What they are doing is not even right.
And they actually lived long, eh? They
Yeah.
lived 95, 98, 100, 110.
Yes.
They really lived a long
Do you
life.
know that even those people they used to live 100 years going up?
Yeah.
But nowadays, check nowadays to those people that believe in this Christianity thing.
That is why, like nowadays, if maybe you are 40 and 50, they'll be like, you know, it's like it's a
Yes.
shock to them.
It sounds that is a shock because if you live those days, because those days, our grandfathers they lived 100 years, 90 years, and they believed in the ancestral spirits and those among us the thing.
Yeah.
But nowadays, those people that are say they're calling themselves Christianity, they
Yeah.
are calling themselves believers.
Yeah.
They are not even. They're even like nowadays. See, people they die
At an early age.
early age.
Yeah.
20 something is
Yeah.
dead. You know it was something that was even shocking to hear that a young person maybe with 20 years is dead.
He's dead. But nowadays
It was something that was like people they used to shock. Such young like that.
Yeah.
The person was 20 years now he's dead. He's dead. How come? But nowadays something that is usual to anyone. Even if we hear that a 10 years old boy he just passed on, you just say, this is what is happening because we are used to it. I think myself that is why sometimes I think that taking this thing of Christianity and believing, we are believing to the wrong thing.
People have become numb to death. They are numb. They are no longer shocked. They
I'm
take
just
it as
like
normal.
this is what I think. I think that maybe we are taking the culture that is not our culture and take it and put it in our hands
Or
and start
maybe-
believing those things.
Or maybe our ancestors are actually angry with us, eh?
Maybe the ancestors are very angry. Honestly, maybe they are angry. That's
You
what
might
we are
never
doing now.
know. Yeah.
Because now let me take example. Check this country like Zimbabwe. You know Zimbabweans are prayerful people.
Yes, they are.
Those are if you want to hear about people that knows God, people that preaches about a lot of things in the Bible is the Zimbabweans people.
But they are suffering.
But check even in their country.
They're suffering.
They can't even do anything in their country.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe is another country that is suffering.
Yeah.
There's no jobs. There's no a lot of things. But those people, they are Christians.
They're Christians and they live in ends meet. Like they're suffering.
They are Christians.
Yeah.
You know, pure Christians. It's those people in Zimbabwe. Even if you want to check a lot of countries, even here in South Africa, you see Zimbabweans, even churches for Zimbabweans.
Yeah.
But those are Christians people. They are Christians.
Yes.
But they are even suffering. They even pray to something that is not even coming to pass.
Yeah.
But those days when they to consult those amangos and ancestral spirits, their things were just flowing
Honestly, very well.
When they say something,
it will come to pass.
It will come to pass. Do you know that they used to go to the mountain, and invite their ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
When they come from the mountains, the rain is pouring.
I'm telling you.
Before they even arrive to their house, the rain is pouring.
Yes.
They leave here and say, now we need rain. Definitely we need rain. By this week we need rain. Now they consult their mangos. They do whatever they do. They go to the mountains. They go and do whatever they do.
Yes.
When they come back now, the rain is pouring.
I'm telling you.
But nowadays, check these Christians now. They pray. They
for
go and
50
fast. They will
years.
tell you about fasting 3 weeks for rain, and that rain will never come.
Definitely there is something that we're doing wrong.
So now, honestly, I'm telling you, we pray. Let me give example. There in Zimbabwe, you can find out that people they grow their crops now. There's no rain for even 3 months, 5 months.
I'm telling you.
There's no rain. And we go to church every day, say, let's go and pray for water. We go and say, please God, we need rain, we need rain. And we even take more than even 5 months to make matters worse. It's like we are making things worse.
It's so painful.
It's from bad to worse.
It's so painful to sow something and then you harvest nothing.
But they are Christians.
They are Christians.
So what I'm saying now, that is why I'm saying we don't know now who is believing in the right thing. Is those that are believing in the ancestral spirits and amangos, or those that are reading the Bible? But I think to me, those people that are reading the Bible, those people that are calling themselves Christians.
Yeah.
To me, I think those people now, they are believing in the wrong things.
Yeah.
Because you know why? If you want to, I just want you to take a look now. How many prophets that are stealing from people because of the Bible? How many people that are lying to people because of using the Bible?
They are manipulating people.
Yes, they are even stealing from people using the Bible. Because if anyone goes there and stand and say, in the name of Jesus Christ, and start a church, and start prophesying to people, because those who believe in the Bible, when they say here in Jesus Christ, in the name of Jesus Christ, they believe.
Yes, because
they are afraid of the word Jesus Christ, because the Bible said you should respect that name. So now people, they are taking advantage of Christianity. They are taking advantage of the Bible. They're stealing from people. They come and claim to be prophets.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's that man who once came there in, I think it was in Zimbabwe, and that person claimed to be Jesus Christ. He said, I'm Jesus Christ. Honestly, he came. I don't know what happened with that man, but he came and he said, I'm Jesus Christ. I heard about those things. That there's another man who is just walking there. He was wearing like, he was wearing like Jesus.
The way Bible describes it.
The way Bible described and see, I came now to take my people, my right people, and he go there preaching a word. And the people used to follow him, another people, they say, no, this person is just lying. So now people, I think this Bible is a money thing, just a money game.
Yeah,
it's a money game, honestly.
It's a business.
It's a money game. This thing of Christianity, the person who introduced the Bible, that person, if it is a man or a woman, is a money-minded person.
That's true. Hey,
it's a money game. It's a money thing. That is why you see. If you want to take a look now, how many prophets here in South Africa? How many prophets there in other countries that
East,
are stealing
North,
from
South.
people?
Yeah,
that are stealing from people. But when you hear them preaching about the word, guys,
they mastered the game.
They mastered that game of the Bible. If they tell you, they can tell you another verse that you don't even know, and they will open straight to that verse, that book.
That's true.
They will preach to you. But now, if you are colonized, once you believe that there is Jesus, they will start telling you about those things. They will tell you that come with money. Now they mention about that woman who give 10 coins. They mention about 10 commandments. They act about giving, tithing. The tithing. That is what the whole thing that they will be talking about. So to me, we are taking Christianity to the wrong way. Yeah. Christianity is not for Africans. Christianity was not meant for Africans again. Yeah. Honestly. I'm saying to those who believe in Christianity in the Bible, they are okay. Since remember I said it earlier on that we don't know who is right. But the reason why we are talking about Christianity as a colonization in South Africa is that there was no Christianity in South Africa before.
Yeah.
Christianity came with white people. Do you know that white people, when they see black people, they see someone who is uneducated, someone who is poor, even in mind.
Yeah,
they see Africans as people that are poor, even in mind.
Yeah.
We're like dirty people to them.
Just so because of our dark skin, eh?
Yeah, so they introduced Christianity to help us.
Yeah, they thought they were helping us.
Yes, to them they were helping us. They say how come these people they live while he's praying to someone who is dead.
Imagine.
You understand? And they say, let's help these people. They are barbaric.
Yeah.
They don't know what they are doing. They are poor in mind.
Yes.
That is when they introduced Christianity. But because Africans, we are very easy.
Yeah.
To be colonized.
Yeah.
We are very easy because now that is why now you see white people, they are very clever.
We're easily convinced because of the white skin, eh?
Because of the white skin.
People that were like, oh my God.
You know nowadays people that used to see white people now is not something that is not sure. But those days, if you see a white person preaching the Bible and telling that the Bible is right, you're going to believe that definitely, because you see the skin something that these white people believes in is the right thing.
That's true, hey? That's true.
Yeah, it's the right thing. But nowadays a white person is
we find them in the street everywhere.
You just even see them in the street. But those days, a white person was something that was you can even go home running and tell your family that I saw a white person outside there.
He shook my hand.
Do you know that I was sitting next to the white person? You tell your family that, do you even know that today I saw a white person?
Yeah.
You know, he was even in the queue with me.
Imagine.
He was even buying with me. I was very happy. Even children, they used to look at that person yo.
Yeah.
So whenever that person introduced something,
definitely
you are going to believe it.
Yeah.
When they say Jesus Christ came, Abraham and a lot of things, they read the Bible, definitely you're going to be colonized because you see those people as special.
Yeah.
More than us. So whatever they believe, to Africans it was something that is good.
Yeah.
That is nice. But honestly, those people that believes in Amangyosi, those people that believes in ancestral spirits, I think to me they are okay.
Yeah.
I cannot blame them.
Yeah.
Because no one knows who is right.
No one knows, definitely.
Who is wrong.
Yeah.
Because we are all believing in something that we heard about. Yes. Because imagine, then you die, then you hear that
it was all a lie.
Oh, this Christianity thing, it was just a lie.
It was just a lie, and it's so painful, hey? All these years suffering, was.
Imagine, then you start...
like our generation, we were born in Christianity, it was a normal thing that our mothers would say, on Sunday we're going to church. On Sundays we're going to church. It was just an everyday thing.
Yes, it was an everyday thing.
Yeah.
And it was not this thing of Christianity before.
Yeah, hey.
This Christianity now is these these upcoming people that they want to take Christianity
over to another level. Yeah.
And now they think that those people that are doing Christianity think those are the right people. But maybe you don't know that maybe those people that are doing Kuromba and all those things, they are right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when you die, then hear that those people that were romping, those people that were using muti for their things to be successful, those people that they were using Amangyos, praying to Amangyos and ancestors, they were right. You were believing in the Bible. It was just a lie.
Yeah.
It was just a colonization.
Imagine.
Yeah. Then what are we going to do? Because no one knows now. Now everyone want to say I'm the one who is okay.
There will be no turning back, Mus. There will be no turning back if you know the truth.
Because now people they want to copy.
Yeah.
Everything that they heard in the Bible.
Yes.
That is when you hear them talking about Peter do this and this, then Abraham do this and this. So those prophets, those fake prophets of nowadays, they are using that one as an advantage now.
Yeah.
They do a lot of fake miracles.
Yes.
Using the Bible.
Yes.
They steal
misusing
from people,
the Bible.
Misusing the Bible. Now they even add whatever they want in the Bible.
In the Bible.
Once they give a verse, they will start telling you a lot of things. But why? Guess what? You believe because you believe in the Bible.
And the way the name of Jesus is being misused in this world.
Yes, no.
It's used by demons, by people that are even in the kingdom of darkness.
Yes, now people they are taking a lot of risk for them to prove themselves that they are strong prophets.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of using the Bible. They are stealing using a Bible.
Yes.
They will come here. I still remember. Last week I was talking to other people that if you are a prophet, then you are praying to me. Why are you pushing me like you want me to fall down here? Do you even see those prophets whenever they pray to you? They will push. Don't push me. If you are a true prophet, if you have power to either destroy the demons or chase away those demons, that is whenever you say out in the name of Jesus Christ,
they want you to be like, woo!
Don't push me, don't because I see a lot of especially most fake prophets.
Yeah, they'll be like,
because why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? And they even put their feet on top of you so that you fall down there. What?
Yes, like they want you to be like, oh,
you know that they want you to say, and even if they see that there is no demon coming out, if there's an audience, if there's people looking at you, they will push you.
Yes,
they won't even leave you. They will hold you out. You end up falling down.
You end up even doing this.
This another prophet once prayed for me. You know, whenever they pray, you know, I think you know the system of nowadays. When you go to a church, whenever a prophet come to you like this, those people, those usher, they run and come
behind you,
so that whenever you fall down or anything, they will be able to handle
to hold you.
So that one is the system. Already they know that the prophet will push him. You have to fall down.
Yeah.
If you don't fall down, they won't leave you.
And it's not nice.
I want to go to another church. Then they prayed for me. Listen, they prayed for me. Then they hold my head like they say, out in the name of Jesus. Speak. Who are you? Then that prophet started praying. Then he started pushing me. Then I saw I was like going back like this. Then he keep on pushing me. Then he put his feet on top of my leg.
Can
like
you imagine
this.
That's
then
like
I ended up falling down. I ended up falling down, but to them they think, but those people that were looking at me, they thought maybe I have a demon.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know that I'm trying to balance so that I don't fall down, but they probably keeping on pushing me.
And where did they get this thing, Mara? I don't know if maybe I haven't read the Bible enough. Where did they get this thing whereby people are falling? Because I've never came across the word that says that Jesus prayed for someone and they fell off. Like,
no, it's a money game that they believe that whenever they chase the demons they have to fall down.
Can you imagine?
I
never came across any verse that says that.
They tell themselves that demons, they have to fall down, they have to kneel down, you have to fall down. So they will make sure if you don't fall down, so they are afraid that maybe the people, they will think maybe he failed to chase away that demon. So they have to make sure out in the name of, then they have to push you so that you have to fall down. Definitely they will make sure you fall down, then they will leave you.
Yeah,
so that prophet, he pushed me. You know, when I leave that church, when the church was done, when I go outside, people they came to me. Say, my brother, come, we want to talk to you. Because my brother, you know something that is in you have to pray. Then I said, no, Mina, I didn't have any demon. The prophet was pushing me. Say, no, but you fall down. This is falling down. Because he was pushing. How can you expect me to keep on standing where this you are pushing me? And
how come they didn't see in spirit which this person doesn't have a demon? And get their prophets must they see?
Because there's no need for you to fight with a demon like whenever. Because do you know that even in that Bible that they believe, in the Bible, they said those demons. I once read that verse talks about legion.
Yes.
That man was
that
possessed
had many
with a lot of
demons. Yes.
You know what Jesus said. He said he just chased away the demons.
And they ran.
He said this demon they must go to those is it pigs?
Yeah.
That they ran away and go to whatever.
And the
they
pigs
go.
ran straight to the
you
water.
Didn't even see that. You didn't even hear that God. He go to Legion. He started beating Legion, or he started pushing Legion.
He just commanded.
He just speak the word. He commanded. To came out from.
And they
from
do
that
as
person.
they say.
And they go to the pigs, and those pigs they go away with it.
Yeah.
With a demon. But these prophets nowadays, they are taking this Bible to another level. Now they want to prove something. They are using advantage. Now they start pushing. They want you to fall down, so that they will say, "No, I can be able to
I have power.
I have power to chase."
They act as if this power is theirs. Prophets.
That is why I say now this Christianity it brings something that is it's just a way of stealing from people.
Yeah.
That is why I said the person who introduced the Bible to me, I think that person was looking for money.
Yeah, he was.
And that person was very, very powerful when it comes for colonizing people.
Yeah, he was.
Because definitely Africans are colonized. You know, once someone start talking about Jesus, people now they are starting churches, using Bible. People now, whenever they are thinking about business, whenever they are broke, they think that it's better I go to Ngang to Sangoma. Let me tell you the truth. The prophets, those prophets, they go to Sangoma.
Yeah, they do.
They travel. You know, there are a lot of. I once hear about a lot of prophets that uses ring. They have rings here.
Yeah.
They have earrings here. So those rings is the one that gives them power.
Yeah.
So they go to Sangoma, then they come and preach about the Bible.
Yeah.
Because now Bible is the way of stealing. So Christianity is a colonization in Africa. That is why that is our topic. So why people now they take Christianity to another level? They know that they are making money from Christianity. Because if you want to check what was happening in the Bible, it's a lot of things.
A lot of things, hey?
A lot of things. So now once you talk about Jesus, people they believe.
They believe.
Once you start your small church here and start talking about Jesus, people they believe. But now we are taking the culture that is not our culture.
We're easily convinced.
I once said, you hear a black person praying in English.
Yeah.
You are praying in English to who? To who? Because you are a black person.
Yeah.
You're a black person.
We should use our language.
Use your language to communicate with God. Why are you using in English while you say a black person?
Yeah.
Who told you that God is hearing you?
Imagine.
Because you are speaking your own you are speaking other language. You are taking the culture that is not yours and bring that culture inside your house.
Yeah, that is why back in the day they would communicate with ancestors using their languages.
Yeah, that is why I said those people that believe in the ancestral spirits, they used to communicate with the ancestral spirits with their language. They know that they believe that those ancestral spirits, they hear them because the language.
Yeah.
They are speaking the same language.
Even till today, the
ears.
people that still believe in that, in this whole dominated world of English, they still use their language.
Yeah, they still use their language.
Yes, because how can I go and say, please? Can you imagine?
But in
it's
myself,
so funny,
I think also myself, it's better you believe in your culture.
Yeah.
Because you can be able to elaborate or say whatever you want to say to God
pour out
with your language. But when you are using another, when you are using English now, when I am a black person, you say you are praying to God.
How can I even go to my ancestors and start saying, how do I even begin? Because my
because I think
it's in Ndebele. Like, come on.
Honestly, guys, I don't think when your mother, for example, let me say your mother is dead or your father is dead. Yeah. Do you think that your father or your mother will come and cause problems in your life?
No. They won't.
I think to me it won't. Because
bring light.
Yes, they bring light. They bring light because it was your mother.
Yeah.
It was your father. So that person, he can still say, ancestral spirit, these are my ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
They have to help. You have to believe, and it happens that they can help you to bring good things in your life.
Yes.
Because she was your mother, he was your father. So there's no way your father can come and cause problems in your life.
They'll bring light.
Yeah. So now this Christianity now came and say, don't believe in those people that are dead. They don't know anything. They are normal. They tell us that Abraham is there. But Abraham is dead. Abraham is no more already.
Yeah, ish.
Abraham is no more. Yeah. So they say don't believe to those people that are dead because they are no longer exist. But the Bible talks about the spirit and the soul.
Imagine.
The Bible also talks about a soul and the spirit. Whenever someone dies, it's only the body that dies.
But the spirit is alive.
The spirit is alive. So why are we not praying? Why are we not believing in the ancestral spirit?
Yeah.
Because it's the spirit that is still living. We are not praying to the body.
Yeah.
But we believe that the spirit of that person, it still exists.
It does. It's only the flesh and the bones that
is the one that is no longer there.
Yeah, but your spirit.
Because now I'm going back to that Bible that they say those people that introduce Christianity. Now they say you people that are believing in Amangos and ancestral spirit, you are wrong. You are not of God. You are not of God because they think that since they are believing in the Bible, they are the ones that are right.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about the spirit and the soul. What about the person who is died? Is the soul and the spirit also died? And is the body? Yeah. So we must not believe people. We must not blame people that believes in the Amangos and ancestral spirits. Yeah. Because they also believe in the spirits.
Yeah, they do.
Of their deceased families.
Yeah.
They still believe in the spirit. It's not the body. They believe that, and that's why we talk about ancestral spirit. The spirit of someone who is dead. The person is dead. The body is dead, but the spirit.
But the
is
spirit
still
and the
living.
soul, yeah.
The spirit can still see the suffering of your children. You
Yes,
can
it
still see
does.
the suffering of your family. You can see. You can still see the problems that your children are facing.
Hey,
You understand what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And you can be a helper to your person. There's no way you can bring problems to your children, to your child.
No, you
There's
can't.
no way you can come and bring misfortunes to your family.
Yes,
You
that's
bring
true.
good things.
Yeah,
That is the wrong thing that Christianity is doing nowadays. He's saying don't believe in the ancestral spirits. You are doing something wrong.
They
But now they are
misled
believing that
people.
they are believing in this Christianity thing, and their things are not even working. How
Yeah.
many prophets? How many people that are praying to church, but they are not getting whatever they want?
Yeah, hey.
You understand what I mean? How many people that are believing in Christianity thing, and they pray about a lot of things, then it won't come to pass. But those people that used to pray, those people that used to invite amangos, they used to invite ancestral spirits, and their things were flowing.
Yeah.
So guys, that was our topic today. Christianity as a colonization in Africa.
Yes.
So I think we're just giving the examples of whatever we think that is right or is not right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
Hey.
we are not saying we are right. We are not saying we are wrong, and we are not saying those who are believing in the Christianity they are wrong, and we are not saying those who believe in the amangos and the ancestral spirits are wrong. No one knows.
And
We just
please-
need to say no one knows.
Please be sure to comment down below your comments what you
Yes.
think about this topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we need you guys to at least write something in the comment.
Yeah.
Whatever you think, guys. Then you tell us if you believe in amangos, if you believe in ancestral spirits. I don't blame you. If you believe in the Bible, a Christianity thing, I don't blame you again. But I think to me, I was saying Christianity was a colonization in Africa because it was not there before. The Christianity came with white people, those missionaries, long time back, and we were believing in the ancestral spirits and amangos, and our things were just flowing.
Yeah, they were.
We used, those are our old grandmothers, our old grandfathers. They used to pray.
Yeah.
Even rain used to pour whenever they need rain. Even whenever they need job, whenever they are sick, someone is sick in the family, they used to invite
That's true.
amangos.
That's true.
And those people they were healed. But nowadays, because of Christianity, people that are taking Christianity to another level.
Yeah.
Africans, they even now believe in this Bible thing more than even white people.
And it's just corruption. Christianity is corruption.
So Christianity is just corruption, guys.
Yeah.
So we are saying, if you believe in Christianity, then you believe in it. If you believe in amangos,
Keep on believing with what you're
in it.
believing
But don't
in.
blame Sangoma. Don't blame people that Amazulu Lawaya.
Yeah.
Don't blame those people that believes in ancestral spirits.
Because those people, they do dream, hey, Masangomas, they do dream. In their dreams, they will tell them, go to a certain place and take
Yes.
this and this and this.
Yes.
Trees were created by God.
And there's some that I don't like again. You hear this thing of I think myself, I like this thing of go back to sender thing.
Yeah.
Mostly go back to sender thing. You get it from those Sangoma. You get them from those people that believe in ancestral spirits. But nowadays Christianity, because of the Bible, they'll tell you that no, don't revenge. Don't. Someone who is
But the Bible
bewitched-
says, suffer not a wish to live.
Yes, someone is
Suffer not a
bewitching
wish to
you.
live.
Then
Yeah.
you say no, because of the Bible, I cannot revenge. But if you go to those people that believe in ancestral, they will say go back to sender.
Go back to sender, because why would you want me to suffer?
So now you want me to suffer because of your things.
Can you imagine?
All right, you want me to have problems because of you. So it's better we say go back to sender.
Yeah.
So myself, I think I support those people that believes in ancestral, in the ancestral and amangos things, because they are still in their culture.
Yeah.
They are still in their culture. Hey, sit down.
Anne, sit down.
They are believing in their culture. Whenever there's a situation that they are facing, they want to fix things, they invite amangos.
Yeah.
And their things to just flowing. Things will be just okay. But now this thing of Christianity, they are talking about things that are not coming to pass. They
Yeah.
are lying to people. They are stealing
Yes.
from people. They are taking Bible now as a stealing stuff. They are preaching. They know all the verses in the Bible so that they can trick you. They can come up with a lot of things. So if you are believing those things, then you believe, guys. If you don't believe, don't believe. But at the same time, I don't blame people that believes in Christianity.
Yeah.
I say no one knows.
No one knows.
Because
eh?
you die, then you hear that those people that believed in the Amangos thing and just spirit, they're okay. You die and you hear that there's no more heaven. There's no
We're
heaven.
all human beings. We don't have knowledge above God anyways.
You die, you hear that there's no heaven. You die, you hear that there's no Gehenna. You die, you hear that there's no Jesus. What are you going to do? Then you see those people that believed in Amangos in heaven.
You can't turn back
Because I'm
time.
saying, what if you die, then you find those people sitting in heaven? Those people that preached about Christianity and Bible, they are in Gehenna, and you have been following this
Whole
Christianity,
thing.
this whole thing of the Bible, guys.
You can't
someone
turn
will
back
freeze.
time.
You freeze.
Yeah. You
So
can't
guys,
turn
don't
back time.
don't judge anyone. No one knows. We are also following whatever we believe. You are a Christian, believe in the Christian. You are a Sangoma, believe in Sangoma. If you don't believe in a Sangoma, don't go to
You're a
Sangoma.
Muslim, believe in
if you're a
Allah.
Muslim, believe in Allah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like that.
It's just like that, hey.
So thank you guys for watching our podcast, The
Thank
Curious
you,
Mind.
guys.
Once again, we are your family, guys. Don't forget, guys, we need your likes, we need your
Comments,
follow, we need
engage.
your subscribers, guys. We are starting this podcast, guys. We need you guys to support us. Yes, for me and Washington, join us every Sunday, guys. When we release a lot of topics that we'll be discussing.
Yeah.
Support us, guys. Don't forget to support us.
Don't forget to
our
subscribe.
podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. This is what we're discussing today. I think this coming Sunday again, we are going to release another very nice and good topic.
Bombing.
So guys, have a good day. We love
Peace
you
out.
guys. We know that you love us. So you love us. So thank you very much for watching. For me, I think it was a wonderful program.
Yeah, it was a wonderful
It was
program.
a wonderful
Hey,
topic
yeah.
again. I think we made it. We killed it. We killed it. So okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Mwah.
Bye.
Right. Hi guys. Welcome guys to the Curious Mind view. We are back again, guys. Now